Okay, circuit sessions. Let's get this on. We are going to be working out for 40 seconds with a 20 seconds breather. 15 exercises, going around twice, boxing off this half an hour of training. So this one is our balance lunge on this one. So setting ourselves up nice and easy. That's going to be mid-length. We have a single arm chest press coming up. We're going to go off your left arm first on this one. That's going to be fully lengthened in single-handed mode. You're going to be standing facing away from the anchor point, keeping that body nice and long and strong on those. After the single arm chest press, we have some hamstring curls, preferably with the hips up. This is going to be mid-calf length, ground facing the anchor point. Keeping the breathing nice and relaxed as you draw those knees in and out. This is obviously going to be working your hamstrings, lower part of the body on this one. Next up, after the hamstring curls, we have your high rows. So that's going to be fully shortened, stand facing the anchor point. Elbows are going to be drawn past the upper torso, keeping the chin up off the chest. You're going to slowly relax back, let the hands come together, and then you're going to roll yourself back up, keeping those elbows nice and high. Next up after those, we have good old-fashioned star jumps. Now you're going to land light with these. These are obviously a bit of a cardiovascular type drill, also an explosive type drill. Just working your way through these, nothing too major. If you need to turn these into like side step out star jumps to take some of the impact out, then you can on that, it's not a problem. Then we've got the back into the balance lunge. Now we're going to do left leg first on these balance lunge, right leg second. Unless you want to alternate legs, I have no problems with the alternating legs. Once you've done those, we've got the good old-fashioned Y rows. One of the classics, this one. This is going to be mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. Going to rip those handles open. So you're going to start off in a nice high Y position. Then you're going to relax back and the hands are going to come together naturally. And then you're going to rip those handles back open. Keep the tension on the suspension trainer throughout. Next up after those, we have a hip press. This is going to be mid-calf length, ground facing the anchor point. Going to pop the heels in. You're going to drive the hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing those butt cheeks. And then you're going to come back on down, smooth and steady on those. Alright, once we've got those, we've got bicep curls. Again, another good old-fashioned classic. This is going to be mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. You're going to start with the palms and the knuckles up by the temples. From there, you're going to slowly relax back, letting those arms lengthen naturally. And then from there, you'll just bicep your curl yourself back up and in. Once you've done those, you've got the mountain climbers, aka alternating squat thrusts. So setting yourself up, nice strong plank position on those, and you're going to cycle the legs in and out. Should you have any problems with the wrist or any problems with these, then you can always swap them out for jogging on the spot. It's not a problem. So take them out to jogging on the spot. Once you've done those, you've got abducted lunges. This is going to be mid-calf length. We're going to stand on your left leg, pop your right foot in, and you're going to kind of side kick out to the side. So it's like a side lunge type maneuver. Applying pressure obviously through your leg, through both feet really. Next up after that is your single arm chest press. We're going to go off the right arm only, because otherwise we'll just be lopsided. So we've nailed that left arm, we've got to dial in and hit the right. Then we've obviously got to hit the opposite side on the abducted lunges. So nice and smooth and steady with ease. So from that fully lengthened on the single arm chest press to the mid-calf length. So only a little minor adjustment for those. Next up after these we have the preacher curl. So we are going to whiz it back to that mid-calf length. We're going to kneel down on the ground, so ground facing away from the anchor point. So we're actually going to kneel down. Going to grab those handles, going to bend at the elbows, dropping the elbows in towards the ground, and then we're going to crush those handles out in front of us to come back up. Once you've done those, you've got the corner touch to finish. So you're going to scoot left and right, touching down. Imagine you're skimming in between two panes of glass. Got to touch the corner, scoot across, touch the corner, scoot across. Now we're going to have a 20-second setup to get yourself ready for those balance lunges. Alright, so balance lunges are coming up first. We can go off the left leg only, or you can alternate the legs. It is going to be mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. Start nice and tall with your elbows underneath your shoulders. You're going to slowly descend back and down, just standing on that left leg. Right leg doesn't touch the ground. Get ready, first 40 seconds on this is now, and away you go. So this is going to be working your quadriceps, so the front of your leg. It's also going to be working your glute as well, so basically your bum cheek. So those are the muscles we're kind of targeting with this. You want to keep a light grip on the handles. We don't want to row ourselves back up. Just light grip on those handles. Keeping the head and chest up throughout. Should you lose your balance, then obviously don't be afraid to tap the foot down so you don't fall over. We wouldn't want that now. And relax there. For 20 seconds breather to get yourself ready for your single arm chest press. This is going to be fully lengthened, single-handed mode. Stand facing away from the anchor point. Lock a nice strong plank position in. Hold it in your left hand and perform a normal chest press. Now if you need to, you can step forward with that right foot to counterbalance. And away you go. So you can step forward with the right foot as you drive off the left. Just keeping that body nice and locked in that strong plank position. Working that left side of the body. This is anti-rotation work, so it's core. And also it's your upper torso. So pectoral muscles, shoulders, all that kind of stuff. Okay, 3 more seconds on these, team. And relax there. All right, we have your hamstring curls here, guys. So nice and easy hamstring curls. Preferably with the hips up. So these are going to be mid-calf length. Pop your heels in. So mid-calf length, ground facing the ankle point, heels in. We're going to draw the knees in and then drive those legs away. So smooth and steady. Get yourself ready and away you go. 40 seconds and 40 seconds only. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed. Now, if it gets too much with your hips up, feel free to put your hips back down on the ground. If it still feels too easy, you can slide further away from that anchor point. A bit more of the old pendulum principle. All right, last 5 seconds on this. Almost there on this one. And relax there. Great stuff. It's high rows. So the high rows are going to be fully shortened. Stand facing the anchor point. Elbows nice and high. You're going to row yourself back up. Get a nice squeeze between the shoulder blades. Start with those elbows nice and high and pull back so you know where you're going to finish up. And away you go. Nice and easy high rows. Keeping the plank position locked in. And as always, if this feels too easy, now beware, you're going to be doing this for 40 seconds, remember. So if this does feel too easy, you can walk those feet in, change that vector, make it a little bit harder. If it feels too hard, then walk those feet back. You can always offset the feet as well. Nice squeeze between the shoulder blades on this one. Keep the elbows high. Don't let them drop. And relax. All right. Good old-fashioned star jump. Set yourself up. So you're going to be landing nice and light for this one. And away you go. So just nice, easy. 40 seconds of star jumps on this one. 40 seconds of star jumps. Don't be afraid to rest if you need to. If this is getting too much on the joints, just slow it down. Do a couple of reps and reset. But if you can go for the whole 40 seconds, brilliant. Keep going. You're halfway through at 20 seconds. Get a big sweep with the arms as well, down by the side and then above the head, down by the side and above the head. And a nice explosive jump out with the feet. And relax there, well done. Alright, so we're going to go back to the balance lunge. This is going to be mid-length, stand facing. Now, if you just did the left leg only for the last 40 seconds, now it's to do the right leg only for the 40 seconds. Alright, and away you go, so smooth and steady. Balance lunge, standing on your right leg. Let the left leg come back. You're looking to keep that right knee over the right ankle. If you want to alternate, as I'm doing in the demo here, that's not a problem. Keep the chin up off the chest. And if you lose that balance, tap that foot down. Almost there on this one. And relax. It's the Y row. So let's go mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Arms up in the air like you just don't care. So mid-length, stand facing. Arms out in a nice high Y. So you know where you're going to start and finish. You're going to slowly relax back. Handles will come together. Then you're going to rip those handles open to come on up. And away you go. Rock these Y rows out. This is great for that upper torso, especially if you've been slouched at a desk or anything else. Really wake up the upper back muscles. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Get the chin up off the chest. Usual drill, you can move the feet at any point if this starts to get a little bit juicy. Alright, last 10 seconds on this one. Three more seconds. Almost there. And relax. Have a well-deserved 20 seconds breather. Set yourself up for the hip press. This is going to be mid-calf length. Ground facing the anchor point. Pop your heels in. Draw your knees in. Drive your hips up towards the ceiling and squeeze your bum cheeks. And then lower your ass back down on the ground. Get yourself ready. Got 3 seconds on this one. And away you go. Smooth and steady. Hip press. All right, 15 seconds on these hip press. Last 10. And relax there. Well done on the hip press. Time to light the guns up. It's bicep curls. Let's go mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Start with your fists up by your temples. Really lock that plank position in. Stick the heels in and squeeze those butt cheeks. You're going to slowly relax back, let the arms lengthen, and then draw the knuckles back up to the temples. Ready? And away you go. No let up on these now. Excellent. What I want you to do is make sure when those arms lengthen, they fully lengthen. So don't leave any bend in those elbows there. And then curl them back up. And just get those knuckles up by your eyebrows, up by your temples. Don't let them disappear around the back of your neck. Or around the back of your head, I should say. Don't let them drop so they come towards your chest. Keep these fists up by the temples each and every rep. You're almost there. And relax. Well done. All right. Take yourself over. Strong push-up position. We have the mountain climbers coming up next. Or alternating squat thrusts. So, strong push-up position. You don't have to do them on the knuckles like the demo. Just lock it in. And you're going to cycle those knees in and out. Power in the heels. Away from the head. Ready? And away you go. Should this give out, or you need to take a breather, feel free to do so. If you have any wrist issues and this is going to give you grief, then feel free to come up and give me some jogging on the spot instead. All right, 15 seconds left on these. Last 10. Really extend the leg back as it drives back as you draw the opposite knee in. And relax there. Well done. Bring yourself up. All right, let's go mid-calf length. So it's the abducted lunge. We're going to go mid-calf length. We're going to stand on the left leg, pop your right foot in, and we're going to side kick out to that right-hand side. Again, imagine there's a pane of glass in front of you and behind you, and away you go. And you've got to kind of slide in between those two panes of glass. Just slow and steady. Apply even pressure through both feet, even though your right leg is now kicking out to the side. All right, 20 seconds left on these. Working on again. We're working on the balance. We're working on the quadriceps. We're working on the glutes. 10 seconds. I mean, let's be honest, the body's one unit, so really we're working on everything, right? 3 more seconds on this. And relax there. All right. So we're into that one-arm chest press, but we're going to go off the right arm only. So one-arm chest press, right arm only. Set yourself up. All right, and away you go. So one arm chest press, fully lengthened single-handed mode. Hold it in the right hand, step forward with your left foot if you need to. If you can keep the feet in line, this is awesome. There's 10 seconds already gone. What did we say before? It's anti-rotation work, so it's all core all the time. We're hitting that right pectoral muscle now. Granted, your feet should be gripping the ground. You're working on those thighs and glutes as well. With 10 seconds left on this. Three more seconds. And relax there. All right, so we've got to do the abducted lunge, mid-calf length. Standing on your right leg this time. Pop your left foot in, head and chest up. So we always start nice and tall. Bring the thigh in as well, so bring that thigh in and up. So it's going to be your left leg, and we're going to side kick out to the left. Ready? And away you go. Now, don't worry if you're a bit more wobbly off one side than another. That's perfectly natural with this. All right. 20 seconds left on this one. Last 10. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Give us another rep if you can. And relax. There it is, the preacher curl. This is going to be mid-calf length. You're going to be on the ground facing away from the anchor point. Place your hands on the handles. Okay, so knees on the ground. You can break at the hips slightly. Your arms are fully extended. You're going to drop those elbows down into the ground. Ready? And away you go. So, bend the elbows. Head slots in between the handles. And again, like you were doing on the bicep curls, those fists just come to the temples, and the temples only on this one. Then what you're going to do is you're going to crush down on the handles. So really, as if you're trying to push those handles into the ground. This is going to cause your arms to extend. You can give your arms a little squeeze at the top before you break again at the elbows. And think about popping those elbows back and down into the ground. And relax there. It's the corner touch. So set yourself up. So if you've got a garage or you're in a room now and you've got some space, you're going to shuffle left and right. Don't let the feet cross, and don't stand on your own feet. But you're going to shuffle left and right, touch down into either an imaginary corner, and away you go. Or, if you have got corners of the room, can you shuffle across and touch where the wall meets the floor? 10 seconds already gone. Again, cardiovascular drill. Drive off the outside edge of the foot when you go to the resets and move from one side to the other. 10 seconds left on this one. Now once you've done this, you are halfway through. 15 exercises done, which you're going to repeat those one more time. and that is your session boxed off. All right, here we go. Back to that balance lunge, guys. You've got 20 seconds to set yourself up. So we're going to go mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Stand on your left leg. Remember, we start with that left leg. Unless you're alternating, you're going to bring the right leg back. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. Right knee is going to come underneath the hip. Ready? And away you go. As you come down, let those arms extend. Keep that torso nice and tall. Again, working the quadriceps. It might be a bit more tired now, so quadriceps and glutes. Again, be wary of rowing yourself back up to the top position. You want a light grip on those handles. You want to think about the drive and the pressure coming through that lead foot to power you up. 3 more seconds on this. And relax. We're back to your single arm chest press, left arm only. If you need to swap this out for double-handed chest press, so normal TRX chest press, no worries. You have 10 seconds though. If you go back into the left arm, it's fully lengthened single-handed mode. Stand facing away. Start with the arm extended, and away you go. So bend at the elbow. Hips and chest move forward as one. It's just a moving plank, this, if you think about it. Ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, all in a nice straight line as you power through on these. Already halfway through with only 20 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds. And relax there. Well done. It's the hamstring curl with your hips up. Let's go mid-calf length, heels in. So mid-calf length, ground facing the anchor point, heels in. We're going to draw the knees in and then drive the heels away. Hips up all the way through if possible. Ready, got 3 seconds. If you start to cramp up, and away you go. If you start to cramp up in the calves normally, then bring your toes towards your nose to lengthen out those calf muscles. As in the demo there, I've got the arms out to the side. That's going to give me a nice big base of support. If I want to make this a little bit more difficult, I can cross the hands across the chest. I have 15 seconds left on this one. All right, 3 more seconds on this. And relax there. Bring yourself up. It's the high row. This is going to be fully shortened. Stand facing that anchor point. Elbows nice and high. Big squeeze between the shoulder blades to set us up. We're going to relax back. The arms will lengthen. 4 seconds. Get ready. Flying through these. All right, and away you go. So good, strong high rows, squeezing the upper back. Getting into the rhomboids, working the lats, working the deltoids. 20 seconds, if you're into your muscles. Eyes on the anchor point throughout. You don't want to hunch over. Don't want to drop that chin. Don't lose that neck space. Heels are digging into the ground a little if you've got some depth on this. And relax. You're into the star jumps next. Star jumps. Nine seconds before these kick in. Nail these star jumps, and that's 20 minutes boxed off with only 10 left to pay in. Ready? And away you go. Good solid 40 seconds of star jumps. Find your appropriate level. Scale it down as and when you need to. Last 10 seconds. You wish. 10 seconds already gone. Looked at the wrong part of the clock there. All right, 10 seconds left for definite this time. 10 seconds left for definite. Honest to God. Right, 4 more seconds. And relax there. We're back into the balance lunge. We're going to stand on that right leg and that right leg only. Alright, stand by. We've got mid-length, stand facing, elbows under shoulders to start, heads up, chest up. And away you go. Slowly relaxing back, knee underneath the hip. You can alternate legs if you want to. Otherwise, we're hitting this right leg and this right leg only to keep you nice and even. Alright, 8 seconds left on these. Into your last 5 minutes, team. Oh no, sorry, last 10 minutes. My God, last 10 minutes. And relax. Y rows. Again, I was looking at the wrong digit on a different counter. Alright, so let's go for these Y rows. It's going to be mid-length. Standing facing your anchor point. Arms up in that nice high Y. You're going to slowly relax back and then rip those handles open. And away you go. Give me 40 seconds. Biggest thing here. Let's think about squeezing the glutes as well, team. Squeeze the glutes as well. Because what we don't want is any excessive movement through those hips. In fact, we don't want any movement through those hips. We want a nice strong plank position from ear to ankle. From head to heel, strong as steel. Well over halfway on these Y rows. Adjust the foot positioning as and when you need to. And relax there, well done. Alright, get yourself set up for the hip press. Now if this gets too much by putting your heels in the suspension trainer, feel free to do this one just with your heels and your feet on the ground. Otherwise, it's going to be mid-calf length, ground facing the anchor point. Put your heels in, draw your knees in so your thighs are vertical. Get yourself ready. And away you go. Alright, so we're going to drive the hips skywards. Good squeeze at the top and then we're back on down. Drive them up, squeeze, back on down. All driven by the squeeze in the glutes on this one, team. Halfway, 20 seconds. All right, last 15 seconds. You got this. Three more seconds. Last little squeeze, last little push. And relax. Here we go. Bicep curls, mid-length. Stand facing that anchor point. Getting a really strong, powerful position here. Digging the heels in. Strong plank. Bringing those elbows up nice and high with the fist to the temples. 3 seconds before you go. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Relaxing on back. Let the arms lengthen. And then curl up, back up and in. Keeping those elbows high all the way through. All right, 15 seconds left on these. Really working those biceps. Last 5. And relax, superb. All right, alternating squat thrust, aka mountain climbers. Set yourself up, push-up position. We're really going to cycle through with these legs. No let up now for 40 seconds. Remember, if you need to swap this out, take it to the jogging on the spot instead. That's not a problem. And away you go. 40 seconds and 40 seconds only. Power through with these legs. Let's go. There you go. 10 seconds already gone. All right. Halfway through. 20 seconds. Come on. It's all downhill from here. Just keep those legs powering through. Once you've nailed these, 25 minutes boxed off, 5 minutes left to pay in. Speaking of fives, you've got 5 seconds. And relax. Well done. All right, we're back into those abducted lunges. So we're going to go mid-calf length, standing on the left leg, right foot's going back in. All right, stand by. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Standing on that left leg, right foot in, side kicking out to the right hand side. Only go to the depth that you feel comfortable. Drawing that knee back in, raising that knee up as it comes up and in. You have 10 more seconds left on this one. We're going to be back into that single arm chest press, right arm only next. And relax. Here we go. So, TRX, single arm chest press, right arm only, fully lengthened, single-handed mode. Stand facing away from the anchor point. Feet in line with each other, harder level. Step forward with your left leg because you're holding it in the right. Easy level, offset foot position. And away you go. Over 10 seconds gone already. All right, you got 20 seconds halfway through. Then we're going to be back into those abducted lunges, but this time standing on your right leg and your left leg in. But for now, let's continue to work and squeeze this right hand side as we drive on through. Nice and strong. Keep that right shoulder away from the right ear. And relax. All right, let's take it to mid-calf length. Stand sideways to the anchor point. Standing on the right leg and the left foot's going in. Going to side kick out to the left-hand side. Stand by. And away you go. All right, 10 seconds already gone. Take your time. If you feel as if you're going to lose your balance, really drive your big toe into the ground. It's going to help you grip the ground. Think of your big toe, your little toe, and a heel as points of a triangle. Keep those points of the triangle in contact with the ground throughout. Even pressure through both feet. And relax. Well done. Get yourself ready for the preacher curl. Okay, it's already at mid-calf length, so all you're going to do now is kneel on down. Grab those handles, start with the arms extended. Going to drop the elbows down towards the ground. And then crush down through those, locking the arms out the top. You've got 3 seconds to get yourself ready. And away you go. Ten seconds already gone. You only got one more drill after this, and that's going to be that corner touch. So I want a nice squeeze at the top of these tricep presses, or these preacher curls I should call them. That's what they are, preacher curls. Good squeeze at the top. Now you can see how I'm keeping the elbows nice and close in on this demonstration. You should be able to do this one in an alleyway. It's that close. You don't want the elbows flaring out. And relax. All right, it's the corner touch. So setting yourself up. You're going to scoot left and right on these, tapping down. Scoot left and right, tap on down. 7 seconds. Get yourself ready. This is your last 40 seconds. And away you go. So, corner touch. Last 40 seconds on this circuit training team. Left and right, left and right. What pace can you dial in? Don't let the feet cross over. Don't stand on your own feet. 25 seconds left. Keep the breathing relaxed as you touch and go. As soon as you touch down in one corner, you've got to try and accelerate over to the other corner. With 15 seconds left, I want to say thank you so much for jumping into this session, hitting up your circuits. See how many shuffles you can get more in 3 seconds.